hard-hitting news show, The View on ABC Disney, had to say about it. Take a look.
So the bottom line is the Democrats went into this after a blue wave out of the American people saying we do want the opposition. The working people want the Democratic Party to fight for them. And now they just caved and surrendered. I think Chuck Schumer, his days are over. If he cannot put that, if he cannot keep his caucus together, he needs to go. He needs to be replaced.
It's not just members of the media mob calling for Schumer to be replaced. He's also feeling the heat from Democrats in Congress. In a post on X, Congressman Ro Khanna said Schumer is no longer effective, should be replaced. He was joined by fellow California Congressman Mark Levine, who said Schumer failed to meet the moment and Senate Democrats would be wise to find new leadership. And, of course, no Democrat in fighting would be complete without the squad weighing in. You kind of excoriated your Democratic friends here. Do you disagree with me? I'm not going to ask you if you're now going to vote for Trump. I'm not going there.
We know I'm going to disagree with you
know
anyway.
The answer to that.
I mean, that's automatic, but go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Right.
Here, we're getting revved up, ready to go.
Let's roll.
Here's the thing. Am I wrong in my analysis that the radicals now run this party?
Well, no, it appears that way, but that doesn't mean it's a permanent fixture. I mean, when you look at Mamdani winning the mayoral seat in New York, when you hear people like yourself bloviating about how he's the new leader of the Democratic Party with as many millions of people listening to you, that doesn't help matters. With AOC and Bernie Sanders.
Why do you blame me?
Because it's you. Because you're a troublemaker.
Why do you blame me?
It's what you do. It's what you do. You do it very good. But it's okay. But I understand, AOC, Bernie Sanders certainly don't help. But the reality is that once he gets into office and we recognize the perils of socialism in a capitalistic society and recognize also that there's no way in hell that that's going to win a general election, then you can't say he's running anything outside of the percentage of Democrats that are out there that are mostly centrist as opposed to extreme leftists. That's the key. Whether it's him, it's a Wes Moore, it's a Josh Shapiro, or any other name that could come up. That's what's going to happen.
Okay, hold on. Gavin Newsom wrote on X, pathetic that they opened the government. So we were supposed to keep the government closed with 42 million Americans in need of SNAP benefits.
No, we weren't.
What?
I said, no, we were not supposed to do that.
That's what he's saying.
He's wrong. You don't expect me to say he's right if he said that he's wrong.
Maybe before he runs for president, he should make sure that his fire hydrants work in predictable areas that have wildfires and Santa Ana winds. Maybe he should make sure the reservoirs are filled. Maybe they should.
DeSantis for crying out loud. I mean, that's your guy. If anything, you should be pointing out your guy. Your
he
guy.
Hates me right now.
Whatever.
If I ever shared publicly,
let me tell you something.
If I shared publicly his text to me, which I won't do. Well, you would be aghast. It was kind of mean, to be honest.
Well, listen, you can bring that out in people, Sean Hannity. Let's get that out the way. But having said that, I was serious about pointing to the Democrats and how this was a strategic move all along. We all knew that they wanted to sit there. I'm not going to accuse them of wanting the American people to suffer, but that's what ended up happening. When you got 42 million people on SNAP, so you're holding out for ACA subsidies. And
back to me.
Well, I'm just saying
let me ask you a question.
You're the professional troublemaker. That's why I'm blaming you. Nobody's better.
I'm the professional troublemaker.
Nobody's better.
Nobody's better. I'm the professional troublemaker. And by the way, I watch your show. You know. Good grief. Pot kettle. Give me a break. All you do is stir the pot. But here's the thing. I know in your heart of hearts, this is not winnable nationally.
Never.
You know it deep in your heart. You've been kind of out there warning Democrats. They're not listening to you.
They need to. Don't make me get started. Listen, it hasn't been deep in my heart. I've been out front and center. I don't vibe with that. I don't support that at all. There's no excuse for a shutdown that ever exists, for a government to be engaged in a dereliction of duty. But let me say this. I also point the finger at Trump in this regard. Yes, continual resolution. The Republicans signed it 13 different times during the Biden administration. What happened to the dude that finds a way to make deals happen? What happens to the dude that bloviates about ending 7 wars? Where's that guy? You can't completely absolve him, Sean.
I can answer that question. If you're asking, I'll give you the answer. He's played a role in 8 out of 9 worldwide conflicts. He got those hostages released. He helped all over the Cambodia.
That's not my answer. No, that's not the answer.
No, it is. You said, where's the art of the deal?
I said, where's the art of the deal with the shutdown?
Hold on. I'm not finished. Okay, you talk about the art of the deal. Trillions in committed monies for investment. We've never had that before. He got the largest tax cut in history. Your party voted against the largest tax cut in history. No tax on tips, overtime, and Social Security.
I'm going to start charging you on your own show for the time you take to answer me a question, damn it. Let me tell you something, Sean. I specifically said, where's the art of the deal? You've made all of these deals. I acknowledge that. I'm saying because you made
want my answer? You're not going to like it. I will give you a specific answer. That's the art of the deal. You don't take a bad deal.
You can go to Israel. You can go to the Middle East. You can make deals. You can make deals all over Europe. You can go all over the place in Africa and other places. You can make deals. But you couldn't convince some Democrats right here in your home to save 42 million people from suffering
for weeks
from the shutdown.
It just happened.
Make sure that happened. I understand that.
It just happened.
I understand that. I understand that. But what's been happening in the last 40 days? Come on, man.
You never read The Art of the Deal. I read The Art of the Deal. Okay. You know what The Art of the Deal says?
I read it, but it was a long time ago.
Be willing to walk away from any deal up until the last second. He was not going to do a deal that funded health care for illegals, refunded NPR and PBS, that paid for DEI abroad, and he was not going to extend the Democratic Party's temporary extra benefits for COVID. And okay, he didn't do it on your timeline.
No, not my timeline.
Because your party is ruled by radicals.
The American people, their timeline. That's what I'm talking. I'm not saying whatever deal you reach tonight, how come it couldn't have been reached before the shutdown, where you got people in America walking around, not only not receiving paychecks,
the art of the deal.
Listen,
you don't understand.
Why not?
What you are saying is backfiring on you.
What?
The art of the deal is they didn't get what they wanted. He won the negotiation.
I'm not saying
it took a lot. They caused a lot of damage because they were so stubborn and ideological. But he won.
I'm saying that when you have millions,
Donald Trump won.
Donald Trump won, fine, with the shutdown. But when you have hundreds of thousands of people that were suffering, okay, all of these deals, right? He's Donald Trump, right? He's Mr. Special, right?
He didn't do it on Stephen A's timeline.
The Democrats were wrong. We understand the Democrats get their hands are dirty in this too. It all makes me sick. But his hands ain't clean. Stop it. You know that.
Well, we'll see. Because I'm going to tell you something. 1 year from now, let's see the biggest tax cut in history. If we're not seeing the benefits, let's see energy dominance. Let's see the trillions in committed monies for manufacturing. I'll have you back in a year, but many times before.
Have me back in a year.
I still love you. I just want you to know.
I got love for you.
I want you to know.
You have me back, but let me tell you something. Those trillions in pledges, the pledges are nice. They can be reneged. When it happens, call me. When it happens, call me.
When they start doing the groundbreaking and the ribbon cutting, I want you to go and you to say, President Trump, this happened because of you.
Football stadium in the nation's capital named after
I love that. Great idea.
See, I mean, does he wear ugly socks?
Do you not know?
Does he have an ugly tie? Is there anything you'll say bad about him? Anything?
He takes up more space in liberals' heads than any single human being.
That's true.
And he's the best troller out there. And
that's true.
And you know it.
I
love you. Get out.
You're right about that.
Goodbye.
Go to work, man. Go to work, man.
I'm going to work. I love you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.